Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome back to the Nasty Nate channel. You see the Yukon Suburban thing in front of us. You see the Duramax right here. The reason why these are parked outside is because my garage, although it is a two-car garage side to side, it is not long enough or deep enough to park the truck or the Suburban in here. So, slight little issue. I don't want to do the Suburban LBZ Duramax swap outside, which is over here. I want to do this in the garage. So we have to take out the back wall. Let me show you guys what we're working with. Walk inside right here. I've got this room. Wow, it looks tiny on camera. Cameras don't do it justice, I guess. Anyway, we got this entire room in my house, kind of walk in here. Over here is the kitchen area with my old busted furniture and enough room for the kiddos' high chair. Anyway, this room needs to be part of the garage because this wall is in our way. So what I want to do is take, basically this window is going to stay there obviously. So I want to put drywall, or put a wall I should say, somewhere in between here. There's an outlet here, probably a stud on this side I believe. So the wall will go somewhere in here and then run along this way. I'll be able to keep the door right there, and then I kind of feel like this little area right here will be a good place for a bigger rug and kind of a wall right here with a bunch of coat hangers or maybe some cabinets, and you can put shoes in and stuff like that. So a little bit of a house mod, huge garage mod that we're gonna do today. I'm basically gonna tear out this wall right now and figure out what's behind it. This electrical outlet might move that way. Cable, I'll just run into the ceiling and leave it. Phone line, I'll cut. This outlet and this switch, I will run up here into the attic and just put like a junction box and basically terminate them. And I have a friend that works with gas lines and water lines and stuff like that. So he is gonna come take a look at this. I believe it was a previous fireplace in this house, but it was like this when I bought it. So kind of interesting, but I wanna make sure this gas line, I think, will either run up to the attic and over where the gas comes in the house, or it'll go over to this wall. So either way, we're gonna figure out that and kind of cap it off wherever it needs to be. So this wall should be completely gone. And then I'll be able to back up the Suburban basically all the way to this window. And then we'll have plenty of room. I'm guessing the front of the Suburban will come to like right here. Absolutely plenty of room to work on this Duramax swap in the garage. So let me know in the comments below if you think this is a good idea. I think it's kind of hilarious and I cannot wait to see this. I've been in this house for like 2 or 3 months now, and I literally have not used that room for anything other than like throwing Daisy's toys, my daughter Daisy's toys around in there, and she kind of runs around in there. But we got room for that in other parts of the house and in the backyard and stuff. So we are making that a garage, and this is a huge garage mod, so stay tuned. Here's a little update for you guys. We got all the drywall ripped out. Honestly, this drywall was trash. I mean, around this entire room there's crap like this. I mean, it's just the worst drywall job I've ever seen in my life. So this really needed new drywall anyway, even if I was not going to take this wall out. If I found, you know, some kind of load-bearing features in this wall, like a big pole or something, I would just redo the drywall and put it all back. But found out that this is not a load-bearing wall, so that is very good. Obviously, we can go through with this now. Found out that this pipe runs to the attic, and it looks like it's black iron pipe or whatever that is supposed to be. So I'll rip out the insulation, take it up there, and cap it up in the attic. Actually, yeah, there's a hole in the 2x4 up there. So my next move is to figure out, I'm either gonna put the wall on this stud or on this stud and run it this way. I need to take some measurements and figure out what that is. And then I want to get that wall up and insulated before I take the rest of this down, because I don't want a big giant hole in my house, because I need to live in here still, and I don't want to heat the frickin' garage right now because it's like 40 degrees out. Now I'm gonna take some measurements, go get some wood and some more insulation, because I don't think I should reuse this. Thought about reusing the framing. Let me know in the comments below if that's a common thing. I don't really know, you know, a whole lot about this housework. I know what I'm doing enough to do this, but yeah, so let's get to it. Well guys, there's the LBZ with the Allison trans and transfer case. And we got a complete mess, stack of wheels, all kinds of stuff going on in here. Look at the progress we've made. Wall is completely gone. The framing is all reused right here. So this is the new wall for the house. So walk through the wall here. This is where I'll walk in from the garage. I'll have like a little mudroom area, put some cabinets or something in here. And then this is all gonna be the garage. We got a complete mess right here, or right now, but stay tuned because this is a huge work in progress. It's finally a nice day outside in Ohio, and we are getting this garage looking good. Well guys, the garage is almost complete. I do want to paint these walls white. Gotta patch a little bit of drywall over here, but that is no big deal. Just ripped out the floor, got some stuff stored away back here, got the LBZ swap ready to go. Actually, the Suburban was doing something weird. It was running weird again. I think it's the coolant temp sensor. So perfect timing to finish this garage project. Still need to do drywall over here, but I might just leave it like this for now, just because I don't really care about all the way back there. I do want to paint that white though, just to give us a little more light. The window in here is awesome. So super glad we did this whole thing. Now I just backed my truck in to this line over here so I could load up the floor, and I'm gonna take that to the dump. But we are going to pull the Suburban in here, and basically I'm gonna have to move this probably over here for now, back the Suburban in right here so the front end will sit somewhere in this area, and then we'll be able to pull this thing apart and get it going. So we can start the swap, and man, that's loud. We can start the swap and we will be able to finish it hopefully in a good little series for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this garage. Oh, I want to show you my wall on the inside. Came out super nice. Basically all drywall right here. And then this will be a nice little mud room. I'll probably add some cabinets against this wall. And then I want to add a light switch right here when you walk inside for up here in this room, just because we don't have that window over there anymore. So it is kind of dark in here when you walk in. But the garage is coming together, and I cannot wait to get the Suburban in here and get it torn apart.